Hi boys and girls. Today I'm going to talk to you about area using two different rectangles to see if they have the same area and things you need to know, which we've already learned about: multiplication and distributive property. This will help you with finding if two rectangles have the same area. So if we look at this first rectangle, it is 7 by 9. And this rectangle is 7 by 5 and 7 by 4. So this one rectangle, they have just taken over here and they have divided it down. You can't say in half because 9 is an odd number. They've divided it 5 and 4. And we know 5 plus 4 equals 9. So that's all they did, just like when we were doing that with distributive property. Now here comes multiplication. 7 times 9. If you know your multiplication facts, and you easily know that that is 63. If you don't know that, then you would have to draw out all of the 7 rows and 9 columns and count by 7s, count by 9s to get the answer 63. So when you come over to this rectangle, they want you to do 7 times 5 first, and we know that is 35. And then they want you to do 7 times 4, which you know is 28. Again, if you do not know this, then I would practice your multiplication facts so you do memorize them. Or you could draw out the 7 rows and 5 columns and count by 5s or 7s to get 35 and 28. Then they want you to add 35 plus 28, and you know that is 63. So it's fairly simple if you remember all that I've taught you about distributive property. So now we scroll down to the other problem on the screen that they have, which is 6 by 8 rectangle. So if you look at this 6 times 8, we know that 6 times 8 is 48, or you could draw your 6 rows and 8 columns and count by 6s or 8s. In this case, I'm going to make it easier for me, and I'm going to divide the rectangle in half. Because I know 8 is an even number, I'll just divide it in half here, and I will make this a 6 by 4. And then over here, I will do 6 by 4. And that'll be a little easier for me to do my multiplication problem. So first, we do 6 times 4 and get 24. And we do the exact same thing over here. 6 times 4 is 24. Oops, where did my 24 go? It disappeared on me. There we go, 24. And then we had 6 times 4 over here equals 24. And then we just have to add. Whoops, every time I click on that, my 24 disappears on me. I'm sorry about that. I'll just not click off it. So then I know 24 plus 24 equals 48. So if you didn't understand 6 times 8, and you thought it was too difficult, you know that you can always divide rectangles in half, distributive property. So, and we know 24 plus 24 equals 48. That's area with distributive property.